you have ever heard of milkmaids in the olden times, described as having really nice skin. The reason why has to do with smallpox. This is Insomniac Anatomy Academy. I study anatomy when I can't sleep, which is often. Episode 421. This is another story I found in Hidden Treasures, a book from the National Library of Medicine of their collections. Smallpox was a terrible disease. It produced a horrible rash that was really just a collection of giant pussy blisters, mouth ulcers, and a 30% chance of not making it out the other side. That is almost 1 in 3 people. Smallpox has killed kings, Egyptian pharaohs, massive numbers of indigenous people, where it was introduced, and many, many children. If you did not pass away, you were scarred all over, and sometimes also left with vision loss. One of the first efforts to prevent this was called variolation, where someone would take the pus from someone's smallpox rash and infect someone else with it. Delicious. The second person would get smallpox, but a much lighter infection than they might have originally. This probably started in China in the 1500s and spread into the Middle East and then into Europe by the 18th century. It was better, but it wasn't great. Enter Edward Jenner and cowpox. Jenner lived in England, and it was well known where he lived that dairymaids had great skin. Clear, lovely complexions. Why? They knew that people who got cowpox, a disease from cows, didn't end up with smallpox. Jenner decided to test this. He took pus from the sores of dairymaids on their hands, the cowpox, and transferred that to other people, then let those other people get exposed to smallpox. He did this on his own son, and it worked. People got the cowpox, but they did not get smallpox. Jenner, however, had a tough time getting other scientists to believe it. He ended up self-publishing his results because, well, a disease from cows protecting humans from another disease does kind of sound like a stretch. Like, I get it, but it did work. Jenner coined the term vaccination from vacca, which is Latin for cow, which means every vaccine we ever take now is a tribute to the cows, and I love that for us. Don't worry, the British government did recognize his efforts during his lifetime. They saw that his results were worth it, and Jenner founded the National Vaccine Establishment. And yet, even then, people worried. They worried about side effects. They worried about whether it was truly safe. Anti-vaxxers have been around as long as vaccines have. But in a world where these diseases kill people, you start to recognize pretty quickly when something works. Now, humans have successfully used vaccines to eradicate 2 diseases from the world. 2. One is an animal disease called rinderpest, and the other is smallpox. It could be more than that. We could get rid of polio, of measles, of rubella. We could save so many lives. The only thing stopping us is our own fear.